Now there's a saying that goes something like this: more money, more problems, especially when that money is legal. However, when you make money the unorthodox way, illegal way, ill-gotten means, whether it is through smuggling, whenever you, as the main provider, the person that is the one that everybody depends on, especially when you are a known top man smuggler, as in the case of a one Mr. ONEY British. For those of you that are not familiar, there are two persons that lost their life under controversial means. One of them was Roy Fowl. The next one is ONEY British. Both of them from the British link-up. Come from England, make a whole bag of money, got deported, came back to Jamaica, set up shop, turned that illicit money into all sorts of legal money, launder it, buy all sorts of big car, big house, a sport to all sorts of big party. Both of them got taken out in some very bad way. One of them, Mr. Roy Fowl, at a fish fry. The next one, close to some sorts of event near to stadium, near to Champ, something like that. Some sorts of sporting track and field. Could be Gibson Relay. Don't quote me on it. It happened about 5 years ago. So when they left, both of them, Roy Fowl, and in this case specifically ONEY British, they left a couple of cars, they left a couple of property. We saw that it was all over, stink over social media, wherein the wife that was living with ONEY at the time, her name was Bella. There was all sorts of controversy with the family because there was a squabble for house, property, call it DEAD, left legacy. This happened immediately after he lost his life 5 years ago or so. Fast forward, a couple of days ago, a post was made on social media in which the wife, surviving wife you call her, Bella, she made a post that her life, the life of her children, is in jeopardy because one of ONEY's friend, his name is Courtney, I think, Carlton, known in the street as Tuntun. Don't know why a man would get that name. However, he is the one in question. So pretty much she's saying that, you know, say, me I get all sorts of death threats from Tuntun because Tuntun a claim say me for DEAD because me no want sign for one of the house where she know ONEY gimme. Now, here is the weird thing about this and why this saying unfair games always plays twice. A couple of years ago, based on what Bella is saying, when all this drama was going on over the DEAD left legacy, some people call it estates, house, property, car, cash, accounts, rate, lele. She had went to Carlton, Tuntun, as one of the persons to get her some sorts of legal document, affidavit, to say that she is the surviving spouse in which she has been married to ONEY since 2013. So therefore, 5 years ago, he probably lost his life 2019, give and take a couple of months. When she asked Tuntun, he said, listen, me no want to get involved in this, so therefore leave my name out of it. Because like me say, she and the family, the kids, are squabble over the house there in a court. However, you know the thing is, if you don't sign a will, the surviving spouse, sad to say, is the person that is legally the first choice. If there's no surviving spouse, family member, then it goes to the family, meaning the kids. If that person did not do the right thing. In the case of ONEY British, he lost his life prematurely, unfortunately, quicker than he thought that he would. Don't know when you live a life of crime why you wouldn't do that, but so them kind of careless in the street, so them careless with everything else that they do. Not to say that he was careless, me just as say. When you live your life in a reckless mean, usually the rest of your life is also chaotic. Tuntun say, me no want nothing to do with it, me nah sign nothing. Eventually, she went and she get somebody else signed. I think she said a next person's own name is Gray. He signed and the next person signed. They needed two of those to make it legal. She was declared living spouse, so therefore the house is now in her name and I guess other property. It seems as if Tuntun now wants Bella to sign for some house again. DEAD left legacy in which ONEY left. I guess Tuntun was staying at that house. Now people, Tuntun could not have been married to ONEY because ONEY was not a fish. Tuntun was just there as a matter of fact based on what Bella is saying, the wife, surviving spouse. Tuntun was supposed to be the best man at the wedding. Don't know if they actually got officially married or whatever. Me no know. I guess she's a surviving spouse, so therefore maybe she's a common law wife other than an official wife. Me no really know the details. So she said, imagine when me did ask you to sign mine, you didn't want to do it. You say you want to stay away from this. You know that the fact is that me and him was married since 2013. So therefore, I was not asking you to lie. I was just asking you to validate or verify. You said you could not do it. You did not want any part or parcel of it. So why should I now, when I was in my stress, you did not assist me? Now you want me to lie for you and said, yeah, as the surviving spouse, me know say ONEY gave you the house. Sign some sorts of legal document that could cause me to perjure myself, lie in front of the court. So she said, you did not help me, so therefore I am not obligated to help you. This is when Tuntun, Carlton, start sending all sorts of threats, claiming that him a go send man for take with Bella, claiming that Bella for DEAD because she are wicked, claiming that Bella want him get kicked out of the house with him family that ONEY British left him. Now people, truth be told, a lot of these ex-smugglers are smugglers on the job. Yeah, them kind. Yeah, them will buy you some clothes. Yeah, them will buy you some shoes. Yeah, them will buy you some champagne for popping at the club. But they sure ain't more than likely buying you no sort of expensive vehicle or even worse, mansion on the hill or house, whatever of any sort of great value. Yeah, you might get some petty stuff, but you're not getting any sort of major stuff. So because Bella, I guess she get the house, which would probably be the main house, the mansion on the hill, she was not concerned with whatever other property that ONEY had that his other friends or Kumbolo was living or staying in. Now people, here's my views about a lot of these laws in Jamaica and even worse in America. If you are a wife or you are a husband, especially when you have a spouse as the ONEY British, and you know say this man live some sorts of risky life, and you know say this man have multiple children, even though the law says that yes, the surviving spouse gets priority. In your own conscience, if you know say this man have children, don't you think even in your conscience you should go to the courts and make sure that those assets or estates is shared up equally, even if this man did not leave any sorts of will? A lot of you worthless men that are out there that are making boku cash the illicit, unorthodox way. Don't tell yourself, say, you know, say tomorrow I can get up and lose my life. Somebody take me out. Even though you know that you're living a risky life that comes with any sorts of thing, especially unfortunate, premature DEATH. Why don't you get a lawyer, make some sorts of will, just in case the inevitable unfortunate eventuality happens and you end up losing your life? At least you know say you take some sorts of risk for your kids. The next thing that I realize with a lot of these hustlers, whenever they make any amount of money, them priority are some sorts of posing girl in the front seat of the Benz or the Range Rover or the Beamer. Them not really put them picnic or family as priority. It seems as if them put pum-pums and heads before everything. So therefore, the dolly end up getting everything. And people, I am not saying that there is no sorts of good dolly. Me just don't know none of them. I am sure that there are some of them out there. But the most case when me hear as soon as the man D-E-A-D is as if them D-A-M-N dolly did a wait upon the man for D-E-A-D. So therefore them can go on with them life. No more stress from the man, only the financial gain. A lot of times, and I am not saying that that is the case as it pertains to Bella, these women aren't worth ish other than in the bed, pan them knee, pan them back, pan them belly, pan them side, whatever. You know exactly what I am talking about. They have no sorts of trade. They have no sorts of ambition. The only thing that they know to do is take. Go to the ear, go to the nail, go to the body place in a Miami, Dr. Miami. So therefore, whenever this person loses life, his legacy or the money that he risks his life for is not carried on. There's no sorts of building. It is only declining, diminishing. However, they want everything, and legally, the court and the system allows them to get everything. So like me say, more money, more problem, especially when it is drugs, illicit and unorthodox money. Money that comes from ill-gotten gains. It comes with drama and it comes with curse. Point blank and period. Now yesterday in the prime time in front of KPH Kingston Public Hospital, there was a whole bunch of weeping, hollering, wailing, moaning, bawling as family members, friends, relatives of a couple of persons were out there mourning the loss or the injury of their loved ones. I am speaking about an incident that occurred off Windward Road, Wild Street to be specific, at about 3-something minutes to 4 in the evening. Based on the information, it is said that a Mark X pulled up. Some men alighted out of the vehicle, arms with all sorts of tall up, meaning M to the 16, A to the K, Ray to the T. They start to blaze up the place. As a matter of fact, one man, him try to run, take for himself. However, he was run down and G-U-N down, man down. Don't know if he was a target or he was just a moving target. Me not know the specifics. Based on the accounts of an elderly man that was there, he said that during the melee, one of the men armed with some sorts of tall up pointed the tool at him and said, "You don't know, say, you're for D-E-A-D. You're there at the wrong place at the wrong time." The elderly man start beg and beseech. And I pray and I said, "Please no kill me, no kill me, no kill me." The man looked upon him and said, "You're lucky." Him left him. After the smoke clear, 4 people got caught up. Persons that were unfortunate. 15-year-old Marquise Morgan shown on your screen. 23-year-old Sabian Clark not shown. And then 20-year-old Troy Dennis not shown on your screen. After the po came on the scene, these are the type of pen shell, multiple, look like some sorts of A to the K, M to the 16, could be both. So people, like me say, multiple casing, pen shell that is. Multiple victims, 3 of them did not make it, 1 in very bad condition. Was the man that they run down the targets? Only time will tell. Seems as if they had a particular interest in him, or maybe he was just seeming as if he want to get to it too bad. So therefore they did him badly. Based on what the Popo said, there has been no sorts of motive established. One thing that we do know, Whenever we see the multiple case in multiple MURDERS, we can just come to the assumption that this is some sort of GANG war, turf, AR, reprisal. From you live with the enemy, you also DIE with the enemy. Were these persons or any of these persons the targets, or is it a case anybody can get it? Whatever the case is, we know murder is the case that they got. Point blank and period. Now the next thing that is popping in the news, just imagine you get up early Monday morning, you send your child to school, a place that is considered to be some sorts of educational facility, supposed to be some sorts of safe zone, only to get that call that your child is at the hospital waiting to go to the morgue to lay down on ice, deported from life to the afterlife. Such is the case about an incident that occurred at a Catholic school college in Mandeville, Williamsfield, Manchester on Monday at about 12 midday or so. Based on the mother, her name is Marian, the child that lost her life. 20-year-old Akelia White, she is a student of hospitality at that fine, supposed to be Christian institution. The mother said that the last time that she spoke to her daughter is when she was getting ready. At about 11 or so, the daughter called her, "Mommy, you alright?" And then she got a call from the school, the college. Unfortunately, your child was juke up in the chest by an ex-student. Don't think that she's going to make it. You as a mother, rush to that place. When you go there, your ears say your picnic pass out, gone to the afterlife. Based on what the mother said and based on the Popo reports, all of this because of some sorts of missing cell phone, missing cash. Who took the money? Who took the cell phone? Was it a joke that turned out to be tragic? FATAL, yet to be determined. Based on the information, it is said that Akelia was in the class along with other students when there is some sorts of argument develop over the cell phone and cash, like I said before. A 17-year-old individual, he left and he went to the nearby tuck shop. When he came back armed with some sorts of kitchen utensil of the joking type. It is said that he then commenced to put one in a Akelia chest, Akelia White's. The whole her clothes turned red. It is also said that an ex-student, 17-year-old, tried to intervene, tried to stop, tried to block it. He was also juke up. Don't know his situation as I speak. That child, the suspect, then ran from the class, ran down the street. However, luckily, people that were there, maybe student, maybe teacher, maybe security, run him down, hold him, and turn him over to the Popo. Now we can only assume that he is going to be charged officially in short order. Now people, when we think about a case like this, based on how cruel it is, do you think that a student at 17-year-old should have gotten immediate trial by jury on spot, Tarzan, Jane, and the little monkey cheetah justice? Do you think that he is too young for that? Do you think that if you are young enough to KILL, then it is only right that you too should be KILLED by the JUNGLE style? Now what makes this even worse is that this happened at some sorts of Catholic school or college. However, people, it is just a different place, same sorts of result, same sorts of mindsets. These people don't care. We are speaking about, we've heard of incidents in which people get caught up, KILLED, in front of the church, in front of the pastor when the pastor preach. So therefore, if this happens at a school that is just Catholic namesake. The next thing that I am concerned with, do you think that the tuck shop should have been just open so somebody can just come in there, pick up some sorts of lethal weapon and use it in the commencement of a crime. What it shows us again is a next perfect example of these negligent parents that have them bad broken picnic and send them out there for pretty much take away people picnic life. Now we hear some of the politicians and some of the teachers and everybody saying, say it seems as if the pit them changed since the Big C situation. People, yes, they have changed because they are changing drastically, rapidly for the worse. However, me don't know if you can blame it upon any sort of Big C situation, blame it upon the water, blame it upon the food. I think that the persons who we should blame are those parents having picnic and negligent parents who are pretty much MIA from the autopsy of the picnic and just leave the picnic for fend for themselves and do all sorts of BS on the street, in a school, everywhere them go, them coming like a black cat, bad luck and buckery, point blank and period. So anyways, people, thanks once again for checking out my video. If you appreciate videos like these, please show your appreciation by liking, commenting, sharing and subscribing to my channel. That is how YouTube promotes videos like these to like-minded, sensible persons like yourself. And last but not least, please subscribe to my next channel. It is called Jamaica Dancehall Source. I'll be pinning the link to that channel in the description of this video. Bless up.